And our top focus this hour on WION is from the United States of America. New York City's mayor and the state governor are at loggerheads over handling of the migrant crisis. While Mayor Eric Adams calls for the city to be exempted from a compulsion to provide homeless people shelter, Governor Kathy Hochul is completely slamming this very idea. Mayor Eric Adams had earlier this year stated that the city does not have enough resources to handle more migrants. He wanted New York City to be exempted from the Callan versus Carey ruling, which requires New York to provide shelter for homeless people. However, Governor Hochul has responded to Mayor's arguments in a scathing letter. Her lawyers have argued that the city should not be exempted from its responsibility to house the homeless. In fact, the lawyers blamed Mayor Adams for his management of the crisis. They accused the city of being slow to make timely requests for the changes that were required earlier. The state also reminded Mayor about the financial support the city has received so far. Nearly 100,000 migrants have arrived in New York City since last year. The city has struggled to respond as people from all over the world have arrived, owing to the legal obligation. Many have been given shelter within the city. As a fallout of the crisis, the city's homeless shelter population is now at an all-time high. Mayor Eric Adams has called the situation a humanitarian crisis in the United States of America. And for more on the migrant situation in New York, our correspondent Susan Tarani sends us this report from New York. Take a listen.
As the battle escalates between New York Democrats on how to handle the ongoing migrant crisis after that incident outside of the Roosevelt Hotel where migrants were left for hours, even days, without proper care or a place to go. Now the New York school system is concerned about being overwhelmed. Already about 20,000 migrant children are studying in New York City public schools. However, officials say this is uncharted territory as they don't know how many thousands more will be added to that number. It costs the New York taxpayer about $32,000 for each migrant child, and in New York alone for the year that number will come to $576 million, something that many New Yorkers say they hadn't anticipated and didn't sign up for either. Susan Tahrani reporting from New York for WION World is One.